Hey yo, what up, what up, what up? It's Lemekh with Selahsportstv. Sports TV. Man, oh fucking man, oh man, oh man. What a fucking fight this was. Devin, the Dream Haney versus Vasily, the Matrix Lomachenko. Great fucking fight. Great fight. Chess match all the way through. Great fucking fight. Um, man, my takeaway is that I said the only way Devin Haney was going to win this fight was if he showed us something different, another level, another gear, another skill, right? That was his only way out of this fight. And it was what made it so awesome is that he actually gave us that. We saw body shots coming from Devin Haney. Not as many jabs. He didn't try to control the distance with his jab because, and I mean, I heard the commentators were horrible. The commentators were trying their best to deliver Lomachenko this victory. And I know I predicted a Lomachenko victory, right? I do. But I also said I wanted this guy. This is the guy I wanted to win. I didn't know he was going to sit in the pocket. I knew that's what he needed to do. Go back and watch my video. I knew this is exactly what he needed to do to win. I just wasn't sure if he was going to do it because I've never seen him do it, right? Well, lo and behold, Devin Haney comes out in the pocket, right? He's not really so much worried about the distance. He's in the pocket and throwing vicious punches to Lomachenko's body, right? And Lomachenko hated every single one of those body shots. Lomachenko felt every one of those body shots, right? Man, this was a good fucking fight. So this will not be, this is more like a first reaction to what I saw, but this is not a full breakdown. But I will say this. Devin Haney has the heart of a fucking champion. Devin Haney, it's going to be hard for me to pick against him in any fight going forward, right? In any fight going forward, it's going to be hard to pick, for me to pick against this guy because he showed me something tonight. He bit down on that goddamn gum shield and found a way to will himself to victory. Because you best believe, if he didn't win that 12th round, they were gonna take this. They were gonna give Lomachenko the victory tonight. But the way Devin Haney decided to come out in the 12th round and fight it like he was from behind, he teed off on Lomachenko's body in that 12th round. It was vicious. It was pretty vicious what he did in that 12th round. He went and took the fight in the 12th round, the very last round. And that's the only reason why he came out of this fight with a victory. Right? See, us boxing fans, we want boxing to just come down to the metrics, right? Well, if I build up 8 rounds, right? If I build up the first 8 rounds and give up the last 4, I should win. But those of us who know boxing, we know that's not how it works. If you give up 8 rounds and then lose the last 4 rounds in a row, you're probably going to lose that fight, right? I know, fuzzy math. The math is real fuzzy, but that's how it goes. It's more important to finish strong than it is to start strong. That's just the way it is. right? It's just the way it is. Here's what I got. Here's what I got to say. This kid is fucking special. Now, I was never really sold on Devin Haney. He was never really like really I like him. I just wish he had a little bit more, just maybe one more stick of dynamite in his hands, right? Just a little bit more power. But some guys, if they had power, it wouldn't even be fair, you know? Like, imagine if Evander Holyfield had power in his hands. It wouldn't even be fair. With that motor, right, at a heavyweight, a guy standing on his toes, he's bouncing on his toes 12 rounds in a row. And he got power, and he could take a punch, he could take your best shot. That wouldn't be fair. That's where I'm putting Devin Haney. It's like, if he had power, would it really be fair? You know? But I'll say this. Devin Haney is not the type of guy, he's not going to get you out of there with one punch. But I saw several times in this fight where he made Lomachenko respect him. Right? He made Lomachenko respect his punch. So no, I ain't about to get you out of there, but I'm going to back you the fuck up. Awesome fucking performance by one Mr. Devin Haney. Right? It's going to be very, very, very hard for me to pick against this guy. Especially at this weight. At this weight, it's going to be hard for me to pick against this guy. I don't want to hear nothing else about his resume and his run to Undisputed. This solidified him, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, I heard the commentators. The commentators were they did their best to frame it for Lomachenko. They did their absolute best. They ignored all the body work Devin Haney was doing. Even while they were acknowledging that it was happening, they were still downplaying it, right? Commentating is very nasty work. It just is. But man, I'm so proud of this kid, man. This kid went out there, like, he turned what looked like an easy run. He turned it into a pretty legendary run. Yeah, he fought Kambosos twice, but he went to Australia and beat Kambosos convincingly twice on the scorecards. That's different. And then right after that, he took a voluntary title defense, not a mandatory, a voluntary title defense against Vasily Lomachenko. This right here, what you're looking at right here, I gotta say this. This is the Pretty Boy Floyd archetype. It is. Not necessarily what Shakur Stevenson is doing. And I like Shakur. I think if they fought today, Shakur Stevenson would win. But Shakur Stevenson is not taking down these guys like this. And maybe that's not a fair criticism. Shakur just moved up to lightweight. He's just now moved up. Right? But one thing that kind of got blown right under the rug real conveniently, and nobody ever brought up, Shakur Stevenson dropped the belt on a scale. Shakur Stevenson did that, right? So y'all talk about David Benavidez, he blew the weight, and Shakur Stevenson did the same exact thing. Nobody said a word. He got a complete pass. He got a complete pass, even by me. But my point is, this guy right here on the screen, this guy, he's fucking doing it. He's doing it. He did it at lightweight. There's nothing else. Tank ain't gonna fight him. Tank ain't gonna fight him. We know that. Like, Devin Haney is not somebody you can't just pay him. He ain't like them other guys Tank been fighting. Devin Haney been getting paid big money for these fights. Devin Haney been getting paid big money for these fights, bro. Like, you're not just gonna come in and tell him he gotta weigh this and weigh that and he can't drink what. You're not gonna be able to dictate nothing. He got all the belts and he just fought Lomachenko. He is the A side. Yeah, I believe that. Why? Because I don't know the numbers. I don't claim to be an insider like most of y'all, right? I feel like this fight sold a lot of fights. I feel like this fight right here sold a lot of pay-per-views. I bet this fight sold a lot of pay-per-views. Right? So, man, I'm just very, very, very impressed with Mr. Devin Haney. Time to put some respect on this kid's name, man. He fought the exact type of fight that he needed to fight against Vasily Lomachenko to win. That's the only way he was going to win. Like, even me, I thought that he would do a lot of holding in this fight. He did not. He did not do a lot of holding in this fight. Now, who was the dirtier fighter in this fight? I feel like Devin Haney was definitely the dirtier fighter in this fight. Dirty fighting, you will never hear me, like, I'll acknowledge it. I'll say it was dirty, but that ain't me. You won't hear me complaining about dirty fighting. That's what the referee's for. I'm not the one that's going to be on here complaining about dirty fighting. So as far as his early comments about Lomachenko, it seemed like some skullduggery to me. Because basically he took the dirty fighting angle away from Lomachenko and used it for himself. That's just war. That's the art of war. That's the art of war. Imagine taking one of your enemy's weapons away, and while he can't use it, you are using it. Yeah, that's the art of war. So, hey, man, regardless how you feel about this kid, you got to put some respect on his name going forward. After the night, you do. Even if Lomachenko would have somehow got the victory, because I feel like, honestly, it could have went any way. This victory could have gone either way. And even if Lomachenko had won, you still would have had to put some respect. The way Devin Haney fought in there, he fought him. He fought the guy. This is what boxing is about. Right? This is for all the fans of the fucking sport. So yeah, boxing won tonight. Nobody really lost. Props to and shout out to Vasily Lomachenko for an awesome career, great career, maybe a Hall of Fame career, right? And shout out to Devin Haney for putting another feather in his cap, right? Onward and upward. Young kid doing things that's never been done before. So shout out to both fighters. And let's go. We on to the next one. Yeah, so if you like the video, go ahead and hang in the pocket, right? Hang in the pocket and go to the like button body. Go to the like button body and just keep doing it, especially in that 12th round. Peace.